And we're live yet again.
How's it going?
Line for whenever we go live.
Yeah, something like that. And howdy to those that are in the chat. Looks like Wisco Disco is out there. New name for me. So, howdy, welcome to the show. And I gotta mute my live stream. I'm hearing myself. There we go.
Gotta love that.
Well, I don't mind it as much as you guys do. I'm sure you don't want to hear me twice.
Sometimes we do.
Tilapia Star says hello. Welcome.
How's it going?
Tilapia Star. That's an interesting name. Hey, I wonder what you do.
Sure.
That could be a aquaponics type place, maybe.
Yep. You sell tilapia.
Cool.
Great for aquaponics. Except for AT, because then they'd get frozen solid. But
Well, yeah. Although it says yes, it is. But if JT actually gets his greenhouse going like he wants to, and he get that methane generator going like he wants to, he could be warm most of the winter.
that would be good.
Sure.
That way you could have plants longer than like 2.5 months.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he still does indoors, but outdoor plants.
Right.
Well, technically, wouldn't the greenhouse be considered indoor too?
Not really. I don't know. Depends on your definition, I guess.
Yeah, because greenhouse is a house, isn't it?
Yeah.
4 walls, ceiling, roof, temperature controls. What more do you need to be classified as a house?
Yeah, Tilapia store knows Troll.
Oh, really?
Yep. I guess Troll directed him over here. So, thank you. I love the thumbnail from Friday, man. That was so great. I was about to say, before the live stream, I was getting ready to say, I can't remember if I changed that to that thumbnail or if that was just what, YouTube picked as the thumbnail. And when I opened up my other computer to do the live stream, I was like, oh, right, it was something. It was Beatty. And I changed it to you with the hands up, don't shoot.
Yeah, that Aaron, he had a good time with that little graphic that he made.
That was great. Did you see that, Rob?
I thought that was pretty funny.
Hold on, the big guy, yeah.
So he was having a good time the whole weekend, though, man. He, like I said, we were talking about last night. He literally took the Pepper Donkey company name.
I love that he was like, just so happened to be right next to a pepper donkey wearing his pepper donkey shirt, That was great.
Yep, that was cool. That was a cool pick. He looked like he had a good time, and he said he really enjoyed that strawberry ghost mead. So
he sounded like he did.
Yeah.
He cut out early last night.
Yeah. So, but I mean, that sun will wear you down too.
Oh,
if you're out at a festival all day, man, that'll drain you.
Yep, and drinking mead all day.
Yeah. Hopefully, drinking enough water. So.
Sweet. Wisco says Russ sent him. Awesome, because we love Russ.
Yep.
As we all say, Russ is a beast.
Yeah, it's an understatement.
Yep. Well, there's going to be a few people on PLC and other people who come on Russ's stream and Batman's stream and everybody else's. Aaron, Russ, and Julian. Even though Julian went through some pain, he took it pretty damn good too. So, yep. Oh yeah, that was definitely awesome, Batman. Like I said, I'm still commenting 2 days later. So.
And I'm still saying my favorite comment was like I didn't read all the comments, but the one comment I did see was just Aaron saying, "I can't fit them in my car."
Lisa Beckett's in the house. Says Ray is live. I know I left Ray's stream to come here.
Yep. Same here.
I don't know if he got to shock himself anymore, but the test shocks were kind of funny.
I hope he gets to shock himself. If you don't know what we're talking about, Ray will shock himself with a dog collar right now if you go over to his live stream and subscribe to him.
Yep. If he's still there. But yeah, that was when he was running the tests on level 1. That was funny. Hey, Brian's in the house. Says, hey, Reb Charles.
So, Brian, how's your weather doing up there? Nice. His cousin's trying it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, geez. I have to laugh because I have one of those as well, and I had to try it on myself, and yeah, they can get you.
Oh, yeah, I got one too. I thought that would be a smart idea for a while, but just like Ray said, it's those stupid prongs are just like poking your dog in the neck all the time, and I didn't like it, so.
Yeah, but they're designed to go through fur, and you put it on for the thickness of the fur, and I think he had the longer prongs on.
Yeah, but same thing. When I first got it, I'm like, I should try it on myself just to see what it's like. And yeah, it was fun.
He's saying they both did it at 100.
Nice.
Raymond Desjardins, Batman.
Yep, he's usually live right before I go live.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay, whatever.
That'll be next week for Rev. He's going to be shocking himself on this live stream with a dog collar.
Yeah, nah, heck with that.
And he's going to have Wasp chasing him.
That might be true. Wouldn't be another year of growing if I didn't have wasps sting me on the head.
Yep. Hey, what's up, Chad?
What's up, Chad?
Chad the Walrus in the house. What's up? Not enough rain right here. Hot, but south of us just had a major windstorm. I think of the wintertime when all you see is tire tracks and the deep snow on the interstate. This was leaves and trees. Wow.
Yeah, look at the damage Batman went through. I believe also Jay, he's also in Jersey. He went through a lot too. But definitely, if you check out Batman's channel, yeah, he just posted a video yesterday about all the damage through that windstorm and that storm they're having. That I guess you would call it a nor'easter. That's in the summer. I don't know, it's something they were just how they were trying to describe it.
I think a nor'easter can be any time of the year. It's just a strong northeast wind that blows in and wreaks damage. Right. I threw a link to Raymond's channel there if you want to subscribe to him and make him get shocked.
Well, that'd be interesting to have 50 people show up all at once.
That would be great. Keep hitting that button.
Yep.
I was watching a Twitch streamer the other night, and some guy came in and bought subscriptions for 112 people that were in the chat watching. The moderators were having trouble keeping up, and it broke the broadcaster. He got to the point where he couldn't keep up with all the notifications and stuff and just sat back and just couldn't handle it. They actually got to break them. So if we could do that to Raymond, that could be cool.
Right. What's up, I'm into pain.
What's up, man?
Yeah, I watched, there's one person who, I forgot his name, Beast or something like that, but he goes on Twitch streams and donates insane amount of money to Twitch channels.
Broadcasters.
Yeah, broadcasters to, like, thousands or whatever, just to, just random thing and try to get them to say stuff. Like, girls are the coolest or whatever the heck he's doing at the time, and then he started hitting them up with money or whatever, and it's like, you know, I think they said one time it's like donating like $30,000 or $40,000.
Yeah, it was 30,000. He started with 5,000, 5,000, then 10,000, then 10,000 to a 18-year-old college student, and basically broke him to the point where this guy broke down in tears.
Yeah,
it was funny in and of itself, but it was very heartwarming in and of itself too.
yeah,
I forget the guy's name. It's like 40 million views.
yeah.
Who you're talking about? Did they make a video about that? Because I
They
just
did.
saw a video that said like I donated 30,000 on someone's Twitch screen. Oh, okay. I saw the thumbnail. I didn't click on the video.
He does that regularly, and he's trying, I think, to get more sponsors. Because I know that, like I was telling Beatty last night about that Honey app, about the, you know, trying to get coupons to run through everything through the internet when you try to purchase something. I think he was advertising that and a couple other things. So I think he's trying to get sponsorship too to fund a lot of these videos and things he likes to do with Twitch streamers and be on YouTube as well. So
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, that guy we're talking about, I can't remember his name either, but Ryobi donated 100 leaf blowers to him to see if they could get enough leaf blowers pushing together on a big tarp to lift them off the ground.
yeah,
It was interesting and it was funny. But yeah, that's the same guy that went in with enough money to buy his father a new car, all in change.
yeah. I like to watch the people who get banned as well, because the ones that forget the cameras on and say stupid. The girl who got banned because she went off and says, "Honey, I'm making tons of money. I made $440 in like a matter of a couple hours." Some dumbass guy donated $50. What a moron! And started talking crap about the guy donating the money, saying like he's donating money to me for not doing nothing. I'm just in front of the camera. And then everybody started getting pissed off in the stream or whatever, and started commenting or whatever. I guess she got banned because they saw all that because it went live, and you know, basically talking about everybody who's following her, and then talking crap about her, or she was talking crap about them. So
Yeah, I have double redundancy on mine. So I have to hit go live, and then I have to go to another box, confirm that I want to go live. So I can't accidentally hit a keyboard stroke and have it kick in. But,
yeah, because that's what another one did. The girl who breaks down every month. If you've ever seen her, she like breaks down in front of the camera. Like every month, they'll have a mental breakdown, and she gets pulled for a few days, and they reinstate her or whatever it is. But apparently, like they're saying, the people who are doing the YouTube, describing these instances were saying that they think that she was using her boyfriend's computer a lot and maybe going through OBS or something, and maybe accidentally hitting the wrong buttons where she's not used to or whatever. That's how she's always going live, and she doesn't know how to stop it or whatever it is. But she like has a conniption fit. Oh my God, I'm still on camera. What am I? And just like breaks down, man. And then you see somebody coming after her or whatever, and it's like, oh God, like she's done it again. So anyway, some of those are amusing. Some get old, but yeah, that's like my latest trend on watching YouTube videos is watching Twitch fails and weird things on Twitch or weird things on YouTube or what have you.
well, at least I haven't made it into a Twitch fails video yet.
Yet.
I have to add that word yet.
Cool.
You know,
The other ones I've been watching are the people who say they ordered a mystery box from the dark web, and then they get all this weird crap in a box, and after they pay it, that's another one that's kind of different. Like you just get random things. Like this guy, like I said, I don't know how true it is. I mean, probably for views or whatever, but he's like pulling out, and it's like first thing he has is like a box of gloves. It says you may need these. And then you get all kinds of weird crap in a bag and all kinds of stuff. And it just, just bizarre stuff. So, like I said, I don't know how true all those are, but that's kind of interesting take. I know that one Twitch person, or I guess he's a YouTuber too, but Ice Poseidon, the ones that people apparently don't like too much. Some people do; they follow him, but a lot of people. That's the one who called a bomb threat uh, at the Phoenix airport because he told on a Twitch stream that he was at the airport at this terminal. So someone hated him enough to call a bomb threat, and they had to do a sweep of the whole thing for that. So,
Jesus, man.
Gage is in the house. Hey, Gage.
hey, Gage.
What's up, Gage?
Yeah, Charles, that's called swatting him.
Okay.
Yeah. And one.
So you never say what city you're in.
Well, even that, they're gonna just like find your IP and then find you that way. Yeah, that's scary stuff. But this one guy I've been getting into, he's freaking nuts, man. He used to be a cop, and apparently he tried to turn in a DA for corruption, for like covering up evidence in a trial and stuff, and I guess he had to take early retirement, but now he makes cop videos. His name's Think Like a Cop, the rest of the story. That dude's he's pretty funny, man. Yeah, but he, like, it started off because I would see like all these videos I've already seen of a cop getting shot or a civilian getting shot or anything like that. And he goes through what the mindset of the cop is. And he'll go like frame by frame, like right here, the guy's getting itchy, doesn't want to show his hand, that's a clue. And he just goes through all these things. Totally changed my perspective of cops.
Yeah.
Because I had one mindset, and now like I feel like I have like an in on the mindset of what a cop is thinking while he does like a routine traffic stop or whatever, and it's pretty cool.
I'd rather used to be a state trooper.
Then you know what to do then, Rev.
I know what not to do on a traffic stop, that's for sure.
Yeah, my brother used to be a state trooper, and he said the worst part of the job was pulling somebody over because you never knew what to expect when you go walking up.
Right.
Yep.
You got to be cautious, and you can't blame them for being cautious.
Yeah.
You hear the stories. So, Paula's in the house.
Hey, Paula.
Oh, and she even said hi to Peppa Pig.
Aw, Peppa Pig, get some love. Laying down on the job.
What's up, Joe?
Yeah, Joe's in the house too. What's going on, everyone? Joe, what you see is what you get. Hopefully. So Tilapia says he just shocked himself a little bit ago.
Sweet. That must mean that he subscribed.
I don't know. I'm into pain. Yeah. They stay calm and alert. Then they put the cuffs on you.
I saw that, Brian. Kind of like to try that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also want Tom to come out with, I think 2 years ago, he sent me a bottle of Blazing Baja Citrus, which was a like a rub or like a seasoning. And I'll tell you what, that stuff is amazing. But he doesn't have it for sale. So I saw on, I think, Instagram or Twitter, he put out a post about how he would like to start making it. I just wanted to like reply and be like, do it, I'll take 4 bottles right now. But that's some of the best like seasoning I've ever had. Of course, Batman. Gonna talk about your beef with a squirrel? When he had that the tear up of the weed cloth, that video he put out.
Yeah.
First, I think I left my comment. It was like, first thing that came to my mind was, that's a cat. But have you had any other beefs with any other wildlife? Oh look! Oh man, he was just messing with me. Dang it! I should have known that by
Uh,
now.
Trying to be like, what's his name? Or what's your
Yeah.
name?
I should have known by the little. What do the kids call them? Emoji.
Yeah,
Emojis.
Yeah, I was about to say emoticon. I was like, oh, that's right. That just shows my age.
yeah, emoji. Yeah, BD Beats made up a couple sets of emojis for me for Twitch, and he was working on some other things. Haven't gotten them yet, but hopefully it's not too long out on those. I know during the summer he gets real busy.
Yeah, he's busy with live streaming now.
Hmm?
Very,
Saw that.
but it's fun.
Yeah, where is Beady Beats?
He could be working.
And the last few shows he hasn't been on until after a couple hours.
Yeah.
Usually catches the end of the shows.
Because he's been working extra and stuff. So
Even when he's like on a live stream or in the chat, he's still working. It's like, I'm just doing this graphic or
Yeah.
well, he does other things too.
Yeah. Last week I streamed 5 out of 7 nights.
Yeah, 2 nights would be just fine for me. A third, well, I guess three, some on occasion. But yeah,
since I backed it down to 2, you gotta like start your own now, huh?
no,
Like, I need that third day.
nah. Like I said, Fridays, I come on most of the time, but I kind of keep that open, so I may or may not be on Fridays. But I'm generally off on Sunday and Mondays, so that's why I was picking up Sunday. Nobody really does anything on Sunday, so it seems like a good time slot. And like I said, I know you were talking about that. Like some of the other guys need to pick up some of these other days, so that's when we kind of were throwing ideas up and said the heck with it. So we just went ahead through it, and it seems like it's gonna work out. So I had a good time, and hopefully everybody else did. During this last night, went on our like second trial. I guess you would call it a trial, even though we went longer yesterday than we did the first time. So, but yeah, it's a good show. A lot of people had fun. There's a lot of peer pressure going on. So if you ever get any of you ever have a live stream or what have you, if you see RevToast TV in the live stream, you may be really heavily peer pressured. So he may
Oh,
try to get you.
that was the funniest thing. I was hey Bear, that was and Kelly.
Kelly.
That was the funniest thing was I was only doing it just to see if he would keep doing it, and he did. He just kept doing it over and over. Every time I'd say it, I'm like, "Hey, Rob, do a shot." He'd just do another shot. I'm like, "How long can I keep this going for?"
Yeah, but I'm thinking that vodka is pretty good too.
Oh
So
yeah, he was not protesting.
yeah, so if it was something that wasn't like say like a 4 or 5 on your scale, I think he probably would have stopped. But apparently he likes it because hell, he went pretty deep into that bottle.
Oh yeah, and the night before when Russ went live, me and him hopped on there. He was like, "Hey, let me and Rev come on there. And we'll do a shot." And I'm like, okay." Luckily, everybody went to bed like right then. That was the other thing. I'm glad that my aunt, my uncle, my parents were here this whole weekend because I was like, heck with it. I'm gonna go live again. I'll do the whole weekend again. But I'm so glad that they were here and I didn't do it because there were so many good live streams this weekend.
Yeah,
I would have hated to like hop in and start one and then Russ say, "Oh, I'm not going to go live because Rev's live" or something like that.
yeah,
Because that was a fun one. If you missed Russ's live stream this past weekend, you should go watch it. That's
yeah.
great. Was it Russ and Julian did both of the Grown at Home chips, and then Aaron. All three were in beast mode that night, and then Aaron went on and he did the dried ghost pepper. Then he did the death nuts. Then he did another dried ghost pepper.
Yeah. So you got to give a big shout out when you see Aaron from Jersey come in. is he's definitely he's definitely hit the beast mode stature.
Yeah, and when I left Raymond's live stream, he was on there, so I'm sure he
Yeah.
won't be in here until after that's over.
Yeah.
There's the
Batman's in the house.
Good guy, man.
What's up, guys?
I'll be right back.
What's
going on?
Not too much. You come on and freeze. I thought my internet went out again.
Yeah, Batman's frozen in the attic.
And for anybody that does live streams or thinking about it, the great thing about it, if you do it with Hangouts and your internet goes out, the live stream continues without you.
Yes.
You came back for a second.
Yeah, it's kind of going back and forth. So
Leader of the robot. Oh, GoBots. I was like, robots? What the heck is that?
Scooter.
Yes, Scooter. Oh, that's so great.
What's up, Beaver?
What's up, Beaver? Yeah, Kelly, you missed a good live stream. And Charles was live last night. So if you're not subscribed to Charles, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell. That way you get notifications when he goes live on Sundays.
It will be going Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern. So we've been doing a couple test runs, and this upcoming Sunday will be our first official live stream. Even though last night's was pretty good too. So.
And Eber, the rain has been absolutely crazy. Everything's flooded right now. My driveway's flooded. The neighbor's yard is flooded. My front side over by the swamp is flooded. Yeah, a lot of rain in a short amount of time.
What's up, Rob? Aaron, as I told you before we went live, is filling the mead.
Yeah, I bet it was good, man. It's got strawberry ghost, or I guess maybe it was strawberry, and then it had ghost mead.
And then the mead, yeah, it sounds great.
Yeah, I've never had mead, but I'd like to try it.
I always try it at the Renaissance Festival. They always have it there, so I always get some in.
Blumberg's here. Do a shot, Blumberg.
Yeah. Cinnamon, apple cinnamon.
See how long we can keep this going.
Yeah, apple cinnamon. What's up, Black Mamba? Heat, just as like you were posting earlier, super hot. Aaron as well in California. You are both about at the same temperature. I was only we finally made it to 100, around 5. So we're 109 heat index.
Oh, dang.
So it's just a normal day here. So hopefully we'll go down to the high 90s and stay there for the next few days. Of course, no rain still.
What's the deuce?
You're not frozen now. Awesome.
My daughter was calling and
It stopped it.
took away the phone call. I don't know.
Yeah.
I couldn't get in. It was just a text.
And Bear says that mead's 12.5%.
Yeah.
That will sneak up on you.
Yep. Well, that's just like wine. I mean, wine's up there too. People look at wine differently, whatever. But man, wine's
What's 13%?
That mead that Aaron was sampling next to the donkey at the Chili Fest yesterday.
Oh, really? Wow. I only know a couple beers that high. The 120, 120-minute IPA. Flying Dogfish. What is it? Dogfish Head.
Yeah.
That's 12.
And right before you got here, Blumberg, we were just talking about that. yes, I am the worst kind of peer pressure ever. But also this weekend, I was just telling you to do a shot because I didn't know how many that you would actually go through with. I'm like, he's got to just say shut up after a while. You never did. You're just like, oh, another shot. Okay. Did another shot. Like, he's got to tell me to shut up at one point. You just never did.
Well, I really wanted him to break the bottle. I thought he was going to break the bottle and start eating that after a while, after we were joking around with it. So,
So, hey, Black Mamba, Blumberg, Eber. Who else did I miss?
That's a good name, Aaron. I like that. I've heard that about a bunch of different liquors and beers.
there's also, yeah, that name's also used also for a lot of colognes. A lot of colognes that they give that title.
What? What's that?
Oh,
There was a bottle in your way. You should make sure that that level goes down a little, Batman.
so Raymond, are you through shocking
This is
yourself?
yours. No, but not anymore. I'm gonna send you a fresh one that you will, be able to do.
The Beast, Aaron, has just popped in.
Yeah. Give that guy props for Saturday night. Holy cow.
And there's Raymond, too.
And I think he also posted his segment of that live stream on his channel. I believe so.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
I hope your arm's sore,
What's up,
Raymond.
Aaron?
I told everybody to go over there and subscribe to
was
you.
just
That way you'd get shocked.
How many times did you end up shocking yourself, Raymond?
He probably doesn't know. He's like,
I don't remember that, Blumberg. Was obviously it must have been a night we did a bunch of shots on a live stream, right? You're usually there, Charles. You remember a firecracker going off in Blumberg's room?
Hey, Kelly Gibson, what's up?
Random family man's in the house.
that's a shot. I think you went shot of firecracker. No?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, my bad. I read it wrong. Well, I didn't read it wrong, but I
Yeah.
should have read it right. I was like, man, I would have remembered a loud pop going off.
Right.
Hey, Kelly, did you figure out that Hangouts or what? She's gonna.
Oh, look, see, Blumberg, Black Mamba will join you on a shot.
Yep. I'm going to go shot for shot. Apple cinnamon versus whatever Black Mama's got.
Wait. What you got?
It's my thing. Like Charles has a thing when Beatty's in the chat. He's always saying, "Hey, Beatty, say hi to everybody for me." Well, my form of that is I always, whenever I see Blumberg in the chat, I'm like, "Blumberg, do a shot." I did it all weekend long. Every time I saw him in a chat, I'm like, "Oh, you're on Brando's live stream, do a shot. You're on Russ's live stream, do a shot. You're on Charles's live stream, do a shot."
Yep. And he did too.
He did. He never told me to shut up, which is what I would have done after a while. I'd been like, dude, leave me alone. Why you keep pressing me? Or wait, no, that's not true. I just do a shot.
We now officially have Aaron Bear Hernandez and Aaron the Beast.
Yep.
Like that.
All right. What's up, Aaron?
Eber's
What's up?
random family. Then Eber's saying, I got a green ghost pepper plant. How do I know when it's ready to pick?
I don't know. I don't think
the green pods are tough sometimes. I mean, some of them they start turning a little bit different. Like when they're like ripe or what have you, they'll start going a little bit different color or what have you. But sometimes, I mean, the first ones, I just let go whatever, and until they like right before they get soft, so I know how far they go. So when they start getting soft, I know that's too far, and then I know about what color and how they look when I pick them. So, because I mean, I had those swamp things last year, and the swamp things that I grew, they had like a little bit of yellow on the top, and then that's when I need to pick them. So, like I said, green pods are kind of hard to pick that are like super hots.
And yes, Aaron, that should be your new name.
The
New Jersey Beast,
I was
yeah.
gonna say I just cleaned the. You know, I'm a porter. I clean office buildings and shit. So I cleaned an office and I found it's 12 years old, I guess, since it expired, a Coca-Cola. So I instantly thought of LA Beast and all that stuff he's doing, you know, drinking the expired stuff. So Aaron, if you're gonna be if you're gonna be New Jersey Beast, I can send you this Coca-Cola for you to try.
Oh boy.
Be
So
perfect.
3 Aarons in the chat.
I did send him like a small packet of some kind of powdered pepper. That way,
Charles,
right before he does
you
it, he
made
can
me
tell
pour a
that.
shot. I thought you were doing a shot.
Dude.
Oh,
Me?
he's got to be talking to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought Charles was doing a shot.
Talking, yeah, Charles, or
And so was Black Mamba, no?
Hold on 1 second.
I poured a freaking shot here. This is the first, this is the
water.
serpent's head.
Water.
Oh man, that's gonna be hot.
Blumberg, which comment? I don't recall it, and I don't know if Rev saw it either.
oh no, I was correct. He said, I think it may have been the night Charles fell asleep, but no, he meant literally
Hold
a
on.
firecracker in
Charles
his
getting a
room.
drink.
Literally, let off.
And Rob. Grab one, Rob. Blumberg.
Okay.
I was going with Rob Z.
I
There
don't
you
have
go.
anything to do a shot with me.
I think Blumberg has gotten to that point where he's like, shut up, Rev. But you asked him, and he's like, I'll do one, Batman.
Yeah.
Kelly, hold on. I'm gonna try to.
Dang, everybody wants to do a shot. Sweet.
Are we ready?
Except for Joe, he's got a shot of Mama Joanna.
Mama Joanna, yeah.
That's a legit. That's a Dominican thing. That's like a spice. It's a bottle full of roots, and you know, there's other stuff, cinnamon you can put, but it's, you know, you put your liquor of choice in there, and it spices it. That's Mama Juana.
All right, so I'm doing Kraken.
Kraken. All right, pour that sucker.
I did.
Ready?
Yeah.
Black Mamba wants you to hold up a sec.
There's a 30-second delay anyway.
Ready?
Yeah.
Sure thing.
Cheers.
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 Oh my God.
Guessing that's pretty spicy, huh?
What is it?
Well, you know it's hotter than a jalapeno if Batman's sick of him.
As soon as it started. Oh wow.
And if you're wondering what he's got Tito's that has a whole pod of serpent's head inside.
Yeah.
And the serpent's head is like white now, so it's been in there for a little while.
Oh man.
So we know that Batman won't be doing too many more shots.
No, I won't be doing any of this stuff. I've been drinking beer all this time. Oh, it's burning.
where are you at, Black Mamba? Because that would be hilarious if you were in Kentucky.
No, he's in South Texas.
Ah, darn. Because Blumberg's in Tennessee and he's drinking Kentucky whiskey. That would be hilarious if Black Mamba was in Kentucky drinking. Oh, wait, no, that's Texas whiskey. Dang it.
Yeah.
All right. Totally read that wrong.
April wants to go one more for old times.
Cheers.
As soon as Batman calms down.
Oh, that's hot.
No, Aaron, he was just commenting about what was written in the chat. Who did say that? Oh,
It's
Joe said
military.
That serpent's head is nothing to mess with.
yes, Kelly.
Bloomberg saying, shot, shot, shot.
Oh. Oh. Oh, that beer just lit it back up. Oh.
Yeah, Kelly, just like Brian said, just type in "Make It Wayne." Should be there.
I found out a new trick. I can't find people with just their name on Hangouts. You try the email.
Yeah.
Whatever, but no, it has to be the Gmail email, not the one we have. Well, not the one I have, but if you email me from your email, I'll try that and see if it works. I mean, if that's the email you use for Hangout.
Yeah, that's
Cemetery's in the
how.
house.
What's up, Cemetery? That's how I got Derek on Crazy Kimberlin, because I couldn't find him under Crazy Kimberlin, but when I actually got his email address, he just pops right up then. And it's whatever email address you log into Hangouts with. That's your actual.
I had to do that for my giveaway winner.
I mean, the other way is that, like, if you're part of the PLC or anything on Google Plus, if you have Batman, if you're following him, just click his avatar and then go to the About and then say Send Hangouts message if you're following him, and then it'll just do a message.
Yeah, that's another trick. If you're on Google Plus, all you have to do is find me there, hit About, and right under the tagline, it'll say Send Hangout message, and it takes you directly.
That's funny. There, Kelly gave you her email address in the chat, Batman.
Oh, I was trying to get it on the one she sent, but I gave her not the Hangouts email. It's another one, so I was wondering if that's the one she used. But let me go back in there and get that one.
The funniest thing is, like, it's so hard at first to find people. Like, sometimes you'll have to have their email address and type that in, or maybe you'll get lucky just typing in their like screen name and you'll get lucky. But once you have them in there, like Dave, he's grown at home in West Virginia. If I type in DA, it just pops right up. You talking about Dave, grown at home in West Virginia? Like, it's so weird.
Yeah.
Cemetery's on a beer run.
No, Kelly, don't do that because I didn't give you the email I use for Hangouts, so that won't work.
But that could help you find her.
Like, you go to the Lovers community, type in Make It Wayne, bring it up, and then do a friend request through there.
Well, I don't see her email. I don't see where she gave her email.
Oh, it's like a second comment back from her. I guess the freaking chat pops up in the live stream anyway, so it's damn usernames 1979 at Gmail. I was not gonna like say her email address, but it's gonna pop up in the chat anyway on the replay. So
No, she must have deleted it. I can't find it. I went back. I went back far enough.
oh no, it's right. It's still right there on the front.
Wow.
In the Hangout, I just sent it to you.
Wow. I don't see it. All right. So you sent it on Hangouts, you said?
Yeah, the Hangout we're on right now. I just sent it to you.
No, I don't have it.
Blumberg wants to know what's your shirt about, Batman, with the Ellie can't swim with the pallet.
Oh, are you a gamer, Rob? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I just sent it on the individual Hangout.
Got it. Blumberg, this shirt says Ellie can't swim, and it has a pallet, you know, the wood pallets. Because in the video game, it's called The Last of Us. It's the most awesome story in a video game. Very creative. It could be like a movie. And the young girl in the game, she couldn't swim, so you would have to always find these pallets when you needed her to get across places.
Scott's in the house. Hey, Scott.
Hey, Scott, what's going on, man?
Aaron says, Batman, you motivated me to order the I don't roll on Shabos shirt.
Oh, I don't roll on Shabazz.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Walter. Who said that?
Aaron.
Oh, okay. Aaron, join my bowling league.
Hopefully this is getting figured out between the two of y'all. And Scott says, good evening, everyone in the chat.
And I always hate to ask this of a lady, but Kelly, in your email, you say 1979. Was that the year that you were born? Oh, and before you answer, that would make you younger than me, so.
Younger than me, too.
That would make you younger than everybody on the panel, actually.
Yep. Except Charles. Charles said he's 29 the other day.
I'm 29, sir.
Dang millennials.
I know. I was
Young
20.
blood.
I was 29 15 years ago.
So you celebrated the anniversary of your 29th birthday for the 15th time. And
Exactly.
you're still 29.
Exactly. There you go.
That was 29 10 years ago. Or I was still 29 10 years ago, I should say.
Yeah, Brian, but I have you on Google already, so it seems to be easier to find when we already know each other from Google Plus.
Aaron was saying, are bowlers with the league average of 110 allowed to join?
Wow, you're better than me. Sweet.
Hey, man, we we have all types of players, man. I came in sucking bad. I mean, I have to say I done some improvement. I've been winning like all these prizes. I always get money, either 25 or $50, highest points over average and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, last season was like my best, man. We did awesome. Like
I bowled for so many
one of
years.
the last games, our best player couldn't make it, and just me and Janie, we took out the other team. Like all 3 games, we played 3 games each one Saturday a month. Boom, done deal, man. We were
Rocky.
we were third place at the end of the season.
Hey, Russ and Rocky.
Yeah, Beast Mode Russ has joined us.
Yeah.
What's up, Rocky?
Yeah. My highest game is 297.
And Blumberg says Charles is the same age as me then. Yep.
It's badass, Charles. You complaining?
No, I'm not complaining. I used to bowl for years. I mean, my last league average that when I stopped bowling was 194.
I mean, there's guys over there that get perfect games almost every Saturday. There's some pretty good kids, and they're all young for some reason. The really good good ones, I think they've grown up with their dads and mothers playing, so it's really good. Some of those kids.
Oh, I mean, like I said, I grew up as a kid. I started at the Huey leagues where you had, they didn't have the bumpers like uh, they do now that come up right from the gutters, but they just put like a foam or whatever in the gutter or whatever it was, and I started bowling as a young kid, and all my family was bowlers, and I did that for years.
I was on a bowling league a while back. I was not that good, but I do remember one time. I can't remember exactly what happened, but we got in trouble. In my mind, we were having too much fun, but thinking back of, I mean, that was like well over a decade ago, but thinking back, it had to have been we were probably just drinking too much.
Yeah, so the thing is, you want to do in a situation, if you're ever in a bowling league or what have you, is don't ever pull out a gun like John Goodman did and say that you crossed the foul line.
Market zero, dude. Market zero.
I want to say we had sensors there.
You do, yeah. Well, some of the older bowling alleys maybe not were up to date, but yeah, they all have sensors now usually, so they're pretty sophisticated. I mean, the scoring system. I mean, when I did it, everything was by hand and by pencil, or you had to go and did the projector board, and you actually had to know how to score. So you knew how many frames were this and that. Now it's all done for you.
Yeah, I could never figure out exactly how the heck that works because, like, if you knock down 5 and then you knock down 2, that's like a 7 for that frame. But if you knock down like a strike, that's X amount, and then like
Plus
you
the
do
next two
another
frames.
strike. There's like multipliers if you like get strikes in a row, and I could never figure that
Well,
out.
a strike is the strike plus the next two frames, and then a spare is that plus the. It's you got to do the math in it. But I did that for years.
I remember I got a few turkeys though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got in a couple turkeys.
Yeah,
Not too often.
I mean, I have a good time. I mean, like I said, it's always a good time. I mean, especially when you have a good team and you have a good league. I mean, that's the key. Some people get put on. They're like, oh, I want to join a league, and you get put on Tuesday nights or whatever, and you get a crappy league. It's not no fun. But you get a good league where there's a lot of good teams and stuff, and you have a hell of a good time. You all become friends and everything. It's like a party every time y'all go up there. So you have a real good time bowling, and it's like a big like family work, family get together usually. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah, so the league I'm in because of my lady. She's been bowling with them for mega years, so every time it's like that. You know, everybody knows each other. You know, no matter who's whoever suits whatever, you know, they come and they pound everybody. You know, both teams, not just their team. So it's
Yeah.
always fun.
Yeah, I had a blast when I was on the bowling league, but it wasn't because we were actually bowling. It was because we went there to drink and we would have a fun time and we're inconvenienced by having to bowl.
Right.
And like the other teams, I remember this one team that we played, like everybody was like that because we're at the beach, you know, like everybody has that, like, hey, let's just go drinking. Like, oh, what, bowling? That's a reason to drink. Like everybody has that attitude around here. So we're like, yeah, this will be great. And the company I worked for, there was a bunch of people from it going, hey, we'll do a bowling, you know, we'll have bowling leagues. And like our company, I think had like 5 or 6 bowling leagues. So it was great when we got to play against the other people that we work with. But we were going up against like real bowlers and stuff. I remember the one time we actually had to bowl against these one people, and all 4 of us just turned and like huddled up, and we're like, hey, these guys actually are bowling. Like they're not here to like drink. They're like just bowling. Like what do we do? We're like, I don't know, let's drink more. And I think that was the one we got in trouble for.
Rob, did you bowl ever, or
Yeah, back in the 80s.
Were you
I
good?
was not very good.
Oh.
I think my highest score was about 140, 145.
See, mine was always determined on how much I drank, but I always had to drive home. So I tried not to, like, I never drank liquor. I'd only drink beer, but I would only drink so much because I'm like, you know, we're only going to be here so long and I got to drive home. So I'm not going, you know, only going to have a couple drinks. But if the more I drank, like when I got a ride there, oh my God, I was really good. The more aiming fluid I got in me, oh man, I'm like perfect strikes and everything, like almost every time. And yeah, it was pretty good. I have no clue what my average was, or like what like my highest game was, or an average, or anything. I assume if anybody who's actually good heard, like, found out what my average was or my best game, they'd be like, "You weren't that good." But
Black Mama says the point of the bowling is to send the ball down the gutter. He's a pro.
yeah, well, no, I mean you have the inflatable bags in the gutter, right?
There's in our league. There's a guy that he you know he gets so pissed when he sucks. Like he get gutter balls all the time, but I don't know. For some reason, he thinks he's good, so he's always trying to teach this little guy. This little guy is like almost, a little old, and he's very little. He's trying, and this guy's always teaching him. And then he goes on, and he gets gutter balls. It's just hilarious to watch. He gets so pissed.
And Kelly's saying she was into roller derby. Yeah, roller derby. I like watching roller derby.
I remember back, what was it, the late 80s or early 90s? I remember watching that on TV. I loved it. But with bowling, I remember, like, I got to one point where, you just had that perfect, stance, and you did it like that. I remember I got, like, bored with that, so I decided, like, I'm going to try like the professionals do, where you don't even put your thumb in there. You just put your 2 fingers in there, and you hold it at the side, and whenever you go, you flick the wrist, and you try to roll it. Like, I'm right-handed, so I'd roll it down the right-hand side, and, like, right at the last minute, it would, like, curve and, like, go right in. And I actually got kind of good at that. Not, I don't want to say, like, professional or anything, but it was half decent. Either that, or it would, like, hug that line and just kind of plop right into the gutter, and then,
Yeah, I mean,
But-
all mine were drilled that way. So you just bowled regularly, and it's going to curve depending on how you kind of came off of it. So because they just drill the holes on what part of the way of the ball. So they go and figure out when you go to the pro shop, they just figure out where to drill it. So that you tell them what you want it to do. Do you want it to hook late, hook early, go straight, whatever it might be.
Hey, Rocky, did she actually beat you, or did you let her win? That should probably be your story. Wink, wink. Oh, is that Scooter?
Yeah. He won't even stand. That's how bad they suck.
I love how much you love that thing.
I get this package labeled "Make it E" or "Make it A" or "A" or something. That's like an inside joke me and Aaron have. But so I automatically know it's from him. It's a tiny box. You know, I wasn't expecting anything. I'm like, what the fuck? So I open it, yeah, and it's from the GoBots. It's almost like a prank. Look, I got him to stand finally.
Yeah, but that's a collector's item.
Yeah, it is.
How many
It
kids
is.
had to search at Kmart for that GoBot?
Yeah. And I actually transformed them pretty easy because they suck so bad, you know?
Right. Scooter.
You go, that's it. He basically sits down and he's a stupid scooter. See that?
Now
And
you need to more.
Huh?
Everybody needs to send Batman a different character from the GoBots, so you can have a whole collection.
It is, and he's back into a stupid robot. I'm gonna have him like this. I'm gonna pose him like this, and I'm gonna use Lord Optimus Prime. All hail Optimus Prime. Yeah, I'm gonna just have like Prime step on him or something. Like this. Thanks, Aaron.
So the GoBot's name is Psycho. I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Cycle was the leader. He was actually a motorcycle, not a scooter.
So the next one we need to send Batman is Cycle. He's gonna have his own collection. So when he gets back to the air show regularly, he's gonna have a whole GoBots collection in the back.
Rob already sent me an awesome art piece, and it's Batman. Okay, so thanks, Rob. That's right here. Look. Boom.
That's pretty cool up there. And you're very welcome.
Oh, and Aaron, the way with the bowling, with the curve in the ball, the way I was taught to do it was you only put 2 fingers in, your middle and your ring finger, and you kind of hold the ball on the side like that. And whenever you go, or right when you kind of like do it sideways like that, but right when you're about to release, you just kind of like flip your hand like that. And you know, like I said, right hand side. So I don't know if that'll help if you're going bowling ever.
You did the I'm gonna hurt my wrist way. Like I said,
Hey, I've gotten some pretty bad pulls in this arm, man. Sometimes I don't think I can keep going, man.
well, I mean, you gotta, you know, I mean, if you get supports, like I said, I mean, when I had it, I had all the wrist supports and everything. And like I said, if you know, you can't be more than you think you are. Like everybody thinks, oh, I need to get a 16-pound ball. You don't necessarily need a 16-pound ball. You can do it with a 14 or 15. You know, as wherever you're at, you can.
You know what I found? I can't control a 14 or lower.
Right.
I'm really comfortable with a 15.
Yeah.
I've tried 14. Someone even gave me as a gift a 14, and I can't do it. I don't do good with it.
Yeah.
See, I was always with the lower ball. I think I can't remember. I have a ball. I have my dad's bowling ball because he used to be in a bowling league when he was my age when I was doing it. But I can't remember how much it is. I think it was because I used their bowling ball when I started, and I was doing like the very small petite female bowling ball. I believe it was like a 10 or 11 or something like that. And I
Yeah.
think his is like a 13 or maybe 14, maybe 14. But that thing, it was perfect for me. But no, I mean, just doing that method, I don't know what the heck it was. I never hurt myself at all.
All right.
It just
Well,
kind of
but if
like
you
flowed.
but if you bowl enough games, it becomes an issue.
Yeah, I
I mean,
can't
like I said, I mean, when you had league practice, and like when I did the league, I mean, you got discounts, and I could go up there any day I want and have more than half price games, and I'd practice for, do 7 games or whatever, and then you do the league and do that a couple. I mean, really, I did. I mean, this constantly practicing, and so if you do it enough games, it'll get to you over the course of doing it for a while.
Welcome back, Cemetery.
Hey, Cemetery.
Oh, sweet. He's back from the beer run. You see what Aaron said? His wrists are strong. I bet they are, man. Maybe that's why I don't get injured.
Oh man.
That's great. Strong wrists and sausage fingers.
Yeah, but like I said, when you get the balls drilled, I mean, you only used up to the first break in your finger. You don't actually use your whole
It's
finger.
like a bunch of bananas.
Yeah, that's all I ever did was the very first knuckle.
Um, so what else can we talk about besides bowling?
I don't know. Is Blumberg still here? Do a shot, Blumberg. Let's see if he's still here.
It seems like we shifted from bowling to large hands.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got giant hands, man. You know what they say about guys with giant hands?
Yep. Look at these suckers.
They wear big gloves.
you know, that was funny. Uh, I tuned into a live stream and the guy was saying, I have huge hands. I mean, I was able to palm a basketball when I was 12. I'm like, come on, man. To walk into that live is kind of strange.
Oh, we got a throwback there. Aaron from Saturday night where he was doing the death nuts. No glove, no love. It's great. He was Michael Jacksoning it with his single latex glove on. Oh, and I didn't say it in the chat, but I was there like yelling at my screen going, no glove, no glove. But that's me when anybody's eating anything hot.
I am into pain, brother. I'm not drinking that vodka again tonight. That was very hot. I'll do a shot of beer I'm having if you want. But yeah, that kind of sank down to probably the 5 beers I had before, and it wasn't easy. I thought I was gonna get cramps right now. I'm not drinking one again. That's a very hot pepper in there.
But I am into pain. Blumberg will do a shot with you.
he will. I saw Black Mama's post about his Texas whiskey. They said that's his drink of choice. They posted that on PLC.
There you go. Black Mamba's ready with his Texas whiskey.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Hey, everybody's drinking in the chat. You hitting that Kraken again, Charles?
Probably not. I gotta get up early.
Good.
No, I wasn't saying you had to. I was just asking.
Yeah, I don't usually go with. I mean, the only person I get peer pressured by is Dave. So Dave has got me into some stuff. So yeah, you gotta watch Dave. He's I think worse than you, Rev.
Probably, yeah. That's why I said for Batman to send that Serpent's Head vodka to Dave. Everybody loves when Dave's drinking.
I know. And I was skeptical to send it. I was like, shit, man. I don't want to make enemies with nobody's wives and shit, like being a bad influence or something. So I wasn't really sure I was, but he commented and I'm like, hey bro, were you serious about that? He's like, heck yeah, man.
Oh yeah, Donna was
So
all about it. She was like, "This is great."
yeah, I mean, I just, I just didn't know. I wasn't sure, But you can see how, something like that could be bad.
Here you go, Kelly. There's no
Yeah,
peppers in mine.
no, I'm done with this beer. I gotta go get a beer.
I think I may switch to a beer too.
And speaking of Dave, he was unsure if he was gonna hang out tonight, so you might want to go over to his channel. He
Um,
just put out a video yesterday, I think, or the day before, and
hey,
you might want to go over there and hashtag pray for Dave.
Yeah.
hey, Aaron, we're gonna have to. I mean, Bear. I just saw him there. We're gonna have to bring the show back. I'm getting lazy over here. Nothing I do matters. Take a look at this.
But the thing is that you drink on your shows, so you're still going to add to the collection.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that'll
this
motivate
is
him to clean it up.
this is after the show because when I'm on the show, I keep this shit clean. I'm not gonna start putting up stuff. This is after the show, man. I'm getting lazy. I'm like,
That's your recycle bin.
ah,
That's your aluminum recycle bin.
yeah, man. I'm gonna have to clean up.
Nice. Someone said, "I am into pain." Said, "Clean up aisle 5." Derek, what's up, man?
Crazy Kimberlin's in the house.
Oh yeah, let's see if he gets timed out.
Can I do it this time?
If Chad's still here, that wasn't a dig at you. Last night when he was on Charles's live stream, he actually asked to be timed out. Which was pretty freaking funny.
Sorry about that, Derek. But I didn't know that you were going to have all the problems that you had after the fact. So sorry about that again. It's that voodoo shit. I think that's how you describe it. Crazy voodoo shit.
Was that
Rob, you got the ahi lemons growing in the house? No?
Nope, they didn't make it. Like I say, my scorpion is about the only plant I have that's worth anything. That sweet twisted is surprising, but I might get one pepper off it, maybe two.
Yeah.
I'll start over sometime. But I don't think the pepper is like the LED lights I have. Under the fluorescents, they were growing great, but as soon as I changed over to the LEDs, they started dropping flowers, and then the new leaves were all smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
and they never pulled out of it. So
Oh, and just to reiterate, Dave, grown at home in West Virginia, had an update 17 hours ago called "What? Finally, a church plot update." So yeah, go over there and make sure you watch that video and give them hashtag pray for Dave because we're all worried about him.
Yep.
and that was a killer update he did.
Oh yeah.
Things are huge, man.
And I like his description. I like his description. He's like, man, it's a heat wave over here, 80 something into the 90s. I'm like, yeah, that's not hot.
Oh yeah, it's like people. There's a bunch of people that do all like vlogging, auto repair, you name it, that I follow that are in upstate New York. They're like, oh my God, it's so hot. It's like 82. I'm like, what? Like 82? That's what I want in the middle of winter. What are you talking about, man?
You gotta think though. For me, 85 is warm. 90 is really warm where we stay in.
Yeah.
But you guys can't handle the cold like we can. We can't handle the heat like
That's
you
true. I mean, there's two sides to it, definitely.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
there's no way in hell you can have that crap. I'll stick with the heat. I'd rather have fewer garments on than having like look like the guy from Christmas Story coming out, Mom, Mom.
Or like the Michelin Man or whatever that guy was.
Like I said, and I said on previous streams, there's no way I would want to deal with getting up early in the morning and have to shovel snow out of the way to get my car. I just can't do. I just couldn't do that. Do all the everything if your car is not in a garage or whatever. Or like JT Bear when he was showing the three of them clearing a pathway for the driveway or whatever. I can't. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, heck with that. I'd rather have like all this rain that you're gonna like go through a flooded, just a bunch of water at like in my driveway. I'd much rather do that than like try to have to shovel snow and stuff. I know it's good for cardio, but I mean, I'll find something else to do instead of that.
Yeah.
Been getting a lot of strong winds, man, with this rain lately, breaking all my freaking plants.
Yeah.
My driveway is right off the alley and not very big at all. I have more sidewalk space than I have driveway space. Just ridiculous.
Uh-oh, someone's phone's dying.
What's that?
Not mine.
No, that's my tablet. I think.
And same here. I'm into pain for the last like 3 or 4 weeks. It's pretty much, unless it rained, every day has been over 100. And it doesn't really suck. I mean, at least I have AC now. I didn't have AC for like the beginning of the summer when it was like 100. That kind of sucked.
Black Mamba says, I barbecued in 115-degree weather, 20-degree weather with rain. I love to barbecue. I've been outside barbecuing at -10, not including wind chill. So yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to do that no matter what, wherever I was. If I came to Rob's house and it was freaking 20 below zero, I don't care. Fire up the grill.
Yeah.
Barbecue.
Fire it up. Fire it up.
Dude, you still remember that from The Crow?
Dude, you know how many times I've seen The Crow?
Oh, me too. Like hundreds and hundreds. Lake Erie once caught on fire. I kind of wish I could have seen that. They'd throw a bullet in their mouth and then do a shot and wash it down.
Hey, Charles.
Yes.
Is T-Bird dead? T-Bird.
T-Bird. This skate, this skate, skate, this skate. You can't even understand the dude. He's so messed up. He's like, hey, you have a buddy who likes to play with knives.
Oh yeah, T-Bird. I forgot about T-Bird.
Yep. What
I
was,
shall
what was the mother's name? Darla. Darla. Was it Darla?
I think so, yeah.
Darla.
It can't rain all the time.
Yeah.
Dude, I had the soundtrack and the soundtrack part 2.
Well,
I was listening to
a
all
I
of
mean,
those songs.
that was great, man. I mean that Nine Inch Nails and the Cure and all of them, man. There's Stone Temple Pilots. There's so many bands on there, so it was a good soundtrack. My
But
Life is a Thrill Kill Cult. I think it was on there.
yep.
So there's a lot of good bands on that soundtrack.
I remember finding out about them because or no, I think later I did subscribe. I did. Remember that magazine BMG? I don't even remember what it was called, but it was a magazine and it would tell you about bands. And at the very back, it would have like a CD that would come and it would have like sample songs on it. And it would be like 12 or 14 songs. And it would just be like I found out about Squirrel Nut Zippers and My Life of the Thrill Kill Cult and a ton of different bands. But yeah,
Russ, Russ, wasn't the Grave Diggers like so exciting? That was like a crazy new thing. It was almost like when real gangster rap came out, right? The Grave Diggers, or like a part of Wu Tang kind of.
But yeah, going back to The Crow, I mean that movie was it was a great movie, and then just the Brandon Lee story behind it, actually dying on stage, a set for actually getting shot with real bullets on there. That was just so messed up. I mean, that just made everything just even more. So I mean, it was a good movie to see, but just going through that whole thing with that drama and stuff too.
I don't think he was shot with a real bullet. I believe it was they were using real bullets, but one was underpowdered, and when it went off, the bullet got stuck in the barrel. And then later they were using blanks, but nobody checked the barrel. And when the blank went off, it had enough pressure to blow the bullet out, and that actually hit him, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Either way, I don't know. I don't think I would want to be an actor where they were firing blanks at me. Like, I don't know. I grew up around guns. You never point a gun at something unless you want to destroy it. So
Right.
it's one of those weird things I've got.
Yeah.
How about to cite the scope at point? There you go. I proved you wrong.
Black Mama said he had elk burgers a while back. I've had quite a lot of elk in my day. That is probably one of the best game meats you could get.
Yep.
Although I will say I had caribou and everybody said it was going to be way too bloody and that's just the way it is and everything. And that stuff was amazing. But
Yeah,
I don't really like deer.
Kelly says she wants some deer steaks. I
Yeah.
got deer jerky, and I was like so freaked out to try it.
Well, my whole problem with deer is I've had deer my entire life. Like I grew like for me, like, hey, we're gonna have steak. That meant we were gonna have deer because my dad hunted so much that we just always had deer. Like my mom tells a story, for an entire month we ate bear meat because my dad shot a bear. And we just eat, oh, what do you want? We're gonna have like bear hamburger, we're gonna have bear steaks, we're gonna have bear, like everything was just that. But and gator's really good too.
Gator's good.
Ate a bear.
But because I've had too much of it, that's kind of like when my brother-in-law was shrimping and like on a boat with a net. But he was out there shrimping and everything. And like one day I remember we went down south and we caught like 50 pounds of shrimp in one day. And like, I mean, we left like hours before we were planning on leaving because we were just done. or maybe it wasn't. I don't remember what it was. Whatever the amount that he was allowed to catch, we caught that within like an hour or 2 hours, and we had shrimp, everything. And after that, I couldn't eat shrimp for years. Like my mom was making shrimp tacos, and we are having shrimp quesadillas, and we were having, you name it, anything you could put shrimp in a recipe, we were having it every single night for months. And well, I shouldn't say for months because my mom doesn't live here, but every time she'd come down, we were just eating more shrimp, and I just got to a point.
Was your name Blue?
Oh yeah, man, Bubba. Shrimp kebab, shrimp scampi, shrimp. That's what I felt like, man. Like, I swear they listened to everything in that movie and made it, and then found 300 more recipes and made that too.
Yeah.
And I love shrimp, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
but when you have it like almost every day for months, you just don't want to have anymore.
Right.
And crawdads are awesome. They're like baby lobsters. Which well, I know I've brought this up many times on the live streams, but for everybody new, did you know that back in the day, like 100 years ago up in New York, lobster was supposed to be like poor man's food, because like the poor people would like throw a lobster pot out and grab some lobster and everything, and it was like poor man's food. And here we are 100 years later, and it's like the delicacy of delicacies as far as seafood goes.
Still make a weird sound when you boil them.
Yeah. Maybe that's what makes them a delicacy.
Yes, a lot of people won't do it. I was like, I don't have no problem. I'll drop it in there.
Yeah, I don't have. It's circle.
Hey, Chad, what do you mean the attic? This is the same place of the Bad and Bear show. It's just reversed.
I know that always messes with me. It's like, I know where you are, but the camera's wrong. Why is the camera wrong?
Also,
Yeah.
Black Mamba, going back to poor man's
Right
food.
now, the window's in front of me and the desk where you see everything. So at the show, I turn the camera this way and I face over there, so you see the window and everything else.
I mean, before fajita fad was going on, skirt steak was cheap meat too. That was like that practically given away at the meat market. But then everybody, when the fajita fad started, now look at fajita skirt steak. It's like outrageous price for that, just because it's fajita meat. Well, fajita meat now, not skirt steak.
Yeah, same with chicken wings. They were garbage. They would just use them for stock. They'd throw it in to like make gravy and stuff like that. You just boil it, and now they are more than chicken breast. I was telling my dad about that, like, I don't know, 2 days ago or something. He was saying like, oh yeah, they're like $2.29 a pound for chicken wings. I'm like, I don't know where the heck you're getting your chicken wings. Around here, they're $4.99 a pound. Right. Chicken wings. Like chicken breast is only like $3.69 or something like that.
That's here, chicken wings are like $2.76 a pound, and chicken breasts are like $2.40 a pound.
Yeah, chicken thighs and chicken legs are $2.99 a pound here, and that's the cheapest chicken you can get, unless you buy it in bulk or you buy like a whole chicken cut up. And I can't remember what those costs are, but. Yeah, $2.99.
You used to get a fryer for like $1 or something.
Yeah. Oh, here, if I find them for like I try not to go for the $4.99 fryers, but if they're lower than that, I usually will buy one.
Yeah.
But usually they'll be like $2.99. I'm like, I'm game. Like, sign me up for a whole bird, man. Like, we're just going to cook this Thanksgiving style. I'm going to eat on it for like 3 days.
Anthony's in the house. Hey, Anthony.
Anthony.
What's up, Anthony?
Well, look at bacon. Bacon is
Oh.
godly.
Oh, same thing. It's
What's up, Anthony?
$4.99 a pound here, or $4.99 for 12 ounces here.
Yeah.
Like that, if you do the math, that's like almost more than steak.
That's crazy.
Ew, gross. Black Mamba, you had tongue for steak or for dinner? Gross. I know a lot of people like it, but I don't know. I've had tongue a couple times, but I don't think I liked it.
Yeah.
No, sir. I don't believe I liked it.
I always scare my girl with it. I pick it up and I bring it to her. I'm like, here, you want to give this a shot? She's like, oh, get that away from me.
And the bacon thing, I'm nowhere. Well, I say nowhere. There's freaking farms right across the bridge, but I don't know of any local pig farmers or anything like that. When I lived in Pittsburgh, my dad, the guy that would, because my dad used to butcher all of his own deer, and then he actually made a couple dollars and was like, "Why am I doing this? I could just like give it to this guy, and he can do it for me." But that guy was a pig farmer. I think his name was Bud. Yeah, Bud. Is Bud's chops. Oh my God, Bud's pork chops were the best. But that guy, I bet if I went to him, bacon would be really, really cheap. But down here, you're buying name brand bacon, and it's like $4.99 a pound, or $4.99 for 12 ounces.
Yep, definitely crazy.
Was that $4.99 for what, dollar and a quarter? So what, like five or 6.25 per pound?
No different from here. Any pack of bacon you pick up here is $5 and change.
Yeah. Yeah, Black Mamba is saying down South Texas, tongue is expensive no matter where you get it. It's popular there.
I'm pretty sure that we have everything. We have like all ethnicities around here, but I'm pretty sure we have tongue around here, but I don't know. I've never bought it, but I can't imagine that it's expensive.
In a sense, everyone wants some chicken.
You can mail chicken.
I'm all about some chicken.
Heck yeah.
Bake some chicken tonight for dinner. Which Charles is like, oh, nothing new for you. But no, I haven't had chicken for like a long time. I've been big into burgers lately.
Really, Chad? Where's the farm?
I
I did that for Aaron.
I don't think Chad lives on a farm. I know he lives in Indiana, but I don't think he lives on a farm, though. I think he just missed out on that one.
Chad was talking about butchering his own chickens on the family farm.
Oh, right. Yeah, he's got a family farm. Damn. Hey, you got a new adoptee. Hey.
Chickens are pets, not nuggets.
That's Bear's thing.
Yeah, Chad. I hope you guys are not naming the chickens and stuff and then butchering them.
Yeah, Black Mamba beer can chicken's always good. That's some of the best chicken you can make usually.
I want to try the Tennessee hot, or no, the Nashville hot chicken.
Yeah, talk to Blumberg. He's a pro at that.
Yeah, I saw that video on First We Feast with Brian Redban and Sean Evans going to that place in Chinatown in LA, getting that stuff. They don't even have it on the menu. It's that hot. It's like, I think it's only made with Reapers.
Well, I know Blumberg knows a lot of super hot chicken places there in Tennessee. So,
Hey, Cemetery, Robot Chicken is freaking hilarious, man.
oh yeah, I love that show. Um,
That shit is so off the wall, man.
yep. KFC has it. Yeah, KFC has it. That's a joke. It's not hot at all. I tried it. Their KFC Nashville hot chicken sandwich or whatever. That's a joke.
Yeah.
I think KFC chicken in general is a joke. Like, I like it. Don't get me wrong. Everybody likes it if you like chicken. But last time I had it, I'm like, oh, like, why did I even like? Well, it wasn't even like, why did I get this? This is garbage. It was, why isn't this stuff way cheaper than it is?
Yeah, I agree with Cemetery. The
You know, I saw. I'm sorry, Charles. Go ahead.
I was agreeing with Cemetery. The Star Wars episode of Robot Chicken is by far the best. So if you've never seen the Star Wars episode of Robot Chicken, go check that out. I'm pretty sure they have it on YouTube. That's freaking hilarious. So if you've never seen Robot Chicken before, which I think most people have, but check that out. That Star Wars edition. It's definitely funny as hell.
It's basically comedy skits with toys and dolls, mostly from the 80s and stuff, you know, pop culture.
Yeah.
Crazy Kimberlin, what's up? Hey, Rev,
What's up?
remember that thing we talked about and you said you would do it?
I am the worst person with this game. You could tell me about a movie that I watched 13 times, and you could just like tell me like, yeah, oh, remember that part where this guy did that and that and that, and I'm like, I have no clue what you're talking about. And then you could just give me one more clue, and I'm like, oh my god, let me recite the exact lines they said.
Dude, remember that one time, that one dude and that one thing?
Oh, but that guy, yeah, and there was that girl. Yeah, it was awesome.
Black Mamba's asking what I'm drinking. It's a 903 Sasquatch Imperial Chocolate Milk Stout.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That sounds good. Never had that. Let me see that down here.
It's a Texas brew. 903 brew.
I'm having the 15 pack I was talking about.
Yeah.
The Rebel Anytime Session IPA. It's a 12 pack for the same price of the. I mean, it's a 15 cans, 3 extra cans.
Yeah.
No, Rev, I was talking about my playlist.
Wait, the playlist?
Yeah, my playlist. You were saying something about running it or something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you forgot? So you haven't got a chance to do it, right?
No, I've done it a couple nights.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I forget a lot, but I've done that for Rob with his Minecraft, and what he's talking about, everybody, is like before I go to bed, I'll just go ahead and click on somebody's playlist and let that sucker play all night long. I'll just turn off my speakers or whatever and just let it play on my computer all night long. And when I get up in the morning, I'm like, I'll just go ahead and turn this off and go back to my regular internet play and stuff like that. And I've done it for you. I've done it for Rob. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Texas brew. 903 Sasquatch. It's a 12 pack for the same price of the. I mean, it's a 15 cans, 3 extra cans.
Yeah. And if
Right,
anybody
Aaron.
else out there can do that, that would be greatly appreciated. Or anybody on the panel, especially Charles with his new live stream, which starts on Sunday. Wait, 9 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah, we had our second test run
Yeah,
today.
Charles,
Yep.
I'd like to apologize for commenting on your stream about my having to cancel. I know that wasn't classy. Sorry. I
No,
had just, created the whole event. I totally wasn't remembering that you were going on, but you know, someone got some type of beef over going live when they were live with that type of chat, and so I didn't want to go there.
that's all good.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. Like I said, we were planning on doing it anyway. I mean, we went kind of over, but we were having a good time. Rev was peer pressuring people. Derek was having voodoo issues, witchcraft, whatever you want to call it. So we had all a good time. So
Speaking of peer pressure, Black Mama says shot, which I refer that right to Crazy Chamberlain and Blumberg.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'll
he
match.
was calling for shots. I'm like, I hope you're not talking to me because I'm done with that circumstance.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I'll match you, and I'm sure Batman will too.
Yeah, right.
like I said, for me, I'm still a beer person over liquor. So that's
Yeah, me too. I can hold a bottle of liquor for so long. Even whiskey. Whiskey is probably my favorite besides beer, but yeah, I can drink beer like crazy. I leave even my whiskey stays months.
oh yeah.
I drink it a little more in the winter.
And thank you, Batman. That's awesome.
Thank you. That's why I asked.
Nah, that's just what you do, man. You like someone, you just go to their channel. I'm just telling everybody else in the chat. You like somebody, you go to their channel right before you go to bed. You click one of their playlists. I mean, I've got hundreds of playlists, but you don't have to do it for me. Go do it for Batman. Go do it for Rob Z on his Minecraft channel. Go do it for Charles. Go do it for Ross.
I like to support people that have super chat. Like, hey, if you work that hard to get there, I think you deserve it. So
Right.
boom. And on my way to 1K whatever, I've met a lot of new people, and I do go to their channels. I jump in their live stream, I comment, and it sometimes it's so hard with people that don't understand things. Like, I was about to send this guy a super chat, and he read my comment like wrong or something. I don't know what the hell, but after he read my comment, he said, "Okay, whatever. I don't care anyway." So I'm like, "What?" It was just, I don't know. It was kind of strange, like that. Like the time I got blocked by asking about the concert. I'm like,
I love how
man.
mad you were about that.
Like, people don't analyze like, yo, you're reading a text all wrong. You don't even know what you're doing. You're gonna judge right away. Like, why don't you fucking study that shit a little bit? So, I'm like, all right, no super chat for you, man. You want to be a dumbass.
I love how I Am Into Pain says, I had beats earlier. And then he says, Natural Viagra. I've never heard that before.
Wow.
Has anybody heard that before?
Nope.
Not me.
I've never even heard that.
No. I've heard, what, ginseng, seafood, maybe, oysters.
Horny goat weed.
Right.
Or with the like rhinoceros horn or something like that.
Wow.
Oh, and bear's gallbladder. How about that one?
Sure.
Weird. It's illegal to sell a bear. Well, it's illegal to sell any game animal, any part of a game animal within the United States, if I remember that correctly. It's a good rule of thumb because I'm pretty sure it is illegal. But specifically, it's very illegal to sell a bear's gallbladder because apparently that's a, quote, aphrodisiac. I don't believe it, but...
Isn't shark fin supposed to be aphrodisiac too?
Yeah, I believe so. That's why. Yeah, I believe so, Rob.
I don't know. I just know they have that, what, shark fin soup? Or shark fin something.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is. Look.
Oh, yeah, Kelly. I mean, this is coming from. I'm kidding. Acid. Oh man, Kelly.
I don't know about that. Like vinegar?
Lemon juice.
Yeah, don't get that stuff in your eye. Jeez, oh man. Sitting there flushing it with a garden hose for hours. Wait, Kelly. Kelly says save the sharks. Why?
Neither way.
I'm all about, like, don't wipe out anything, but at the same time, a shark will eat you in a second. Well, I don't want to mean, like, all sharks will eat you, but they have the ability to eat you, or at least kill you. Heck with that.
Yeah,
People are like, save the lions, save the wolves. No! Like, those are human killers, man. Heck with those things.
Right.
I'm all about people over those things.
Don't you think for a minute sharks don't have a week dedicated to us?
Yeah, look at their eyeballs. Like, they have that dead look in their eye.
Yeah.
And the same thing with humans that have that dead look in their eye. I don't know about those guys, man. Like, maybe they should be taken away from the populace.
Did you see that on Shark Week, the Discovery Channel, the photographer got the largest shark on record on film? They call it deep blue.
What kind was it? Great white.
It's a great white, but it's 20 foot.
They had one bigger than that off of the southern coast of where I live. I can't remember if it was a fake viral video or not, but it actually went viral. But it was a charter boat that went offshore right out by the Gulf Stream, and it was gigantic.
Well, I mean, it could be the same shark because they said this was the biggest one on film ever recorded. It's called Deep Blue. And it's a little over 20 foot.
Well, this one was definitely over 20. It was like 26 or something like that. But I do want to have the disclaimer. I'm pretty sure that was like a fake video. Like it was like, I don't know. I can't remember the details, but it was something like it was Australia and they said it was off the coast of America or something of that nature, but it was not what they portrayed.
Yeah. Well, they said this shark is, by the size, it's got to be 50 years old. It's lived for 50 years. I mean, they have a lifespan of about 70.
Imagine how many lives that thing ended then.
Well, that's what they say, but they said every year there's so many people. There's so many.
Oh shit!
It's.
Sorry.
I don't think you hear about it as much as. I mean, maybe they have a lot of injuries for certain sharks, but I don't think there's like you don't hear that many people just absolutely dying from them.
Yo, Julian.
I mean, like I said, most of them would stop. I mean, I like surfing and all, but that's really what they just think it's a seal.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all. I mean, that's our natural instincts.
Yeah, and most shark bites aren't like trying to kill you. They just want to take a bite to see if you're worth eating. And they're like, that sucks. And then just leave you go. But, I mean, if they bit you in a artery or whatever, well, you're bleeding out.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Julian? Sorry I didn't say anything.
Yep, Crazy Timberland said he'll drop kick a shark, yo. Damn!
I see our next viral video.
After the Warrior Dash, I'm not surprised. He just might. He was dashing through that mud.
I know. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and well, that was what, last night on your live stream, right, Charles? Everyone was like, it looked like, or I believe it was Blumberg, was like, it looks like they were giving out beer. And like, no, they couldn't have been giving away beer. And Derek's like, yeah, they were giving away beer. And I'm like, that is like the worst thing in the world, man. Like, I love beer. I don't mind running at all, but I do not want to combine those two.
And I see Derek browbeating the shark and give it a shaky shake.
Definitely a shaky shake.
I'll show that shark. Today we're going to shaky shake a shark.
Oh, dude, Black Mamba's back again with the shots.
And he's rolling hard with that Bud Light.
Oh, man. She just took a shot at us. She said the girls don't want to drink.
Yeah, I was...
I would if I had something regular.
I was going to make a comment about that, like, because most... You know how, like, most women refer to the girls? And I was like, hey, wait, that doesn't make any sense. But then I realized, oh, they're talking about me.
Yeah. I did take one shot, so I got at least one shot in.
Hey, and it was live on video, so that counts as like 5, right?
Yeah.
Well, here you go, Kelly and Black Mama. So.
And
I'll cover.
Shaking a shark, stupid. For some reason, that just reminds me of Venture Brothers. Who was the other Venture Brothers fan? Rob Z, right?
Yep.
Yes. Venture Brothers. That was so freaking awesome, man.
What is it?
With Dr. Girlfriend.
Is it Adventure or is it Venture?
Venture.
Dr. Venture. It's a guy named Dr. Venture. He's kind of a scientist or something, right? Right, Rob?
Yep.
And he has a bodyguard named Brock Sampson and 2 sons that are very goofy and kind of stupid. The whole show is like a parody on the whole superhero villain thing.
It's based off of Johnny Quest.
Right, yeah. It's like
a parody to Johnny Quest.
Yeah, it's kind of a Johnny Quest, but it does take the whole superhero, villain spectrum thing. But yeah, it's you almost there'll be parts you almost think you're watching Johnny Quest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the kids were Hank and
Dean.
Dean, yeah.
You saw the episode where he dressed as Batman and he jumped off the roof of that. There's a meme. There's a GIF with that.
I got you, Kelly. I saw it.
Have a good night. I am into pain.
Yeah, later.
Later on, man.
Yeah, if you haven't watched Chad's
Rob,
video,
what did you think about Dr. Girlfriend? What did you think?
I'm going to refrain from commenting on that.
All right. Well,
That
I
girlfriend was
wasn't.
weird.
I'm just saying I wasn't sure at first. Then later on they made it pretty obvious.
Yeah, that voice. No,
Yeah, Dr. Girlfriend was a beautiful chick with a deep, really deep voice.
she would talk like this.
Yeah, she talked like one of those old ladies with the 50 years of smoking and
You gotta
raspy.
love that. Hey there, young man.
Yeah, yeah, that's Dr. Girlfriend, but
I
a
told you to
beautiful
double
woman.
back.
That's so sexy.
And that was the Monarch's girlfriend. The Monarch was the main villain. He's like so goofy, man.
Have a good night, Russ.
Later, Russ.
Later.
Later, Russ. I'm doing your noodles tomorrow, Russ.
What's
Around
up,
10.
store? Welcome back. Oh, dude, you're doing those noodles?
Yeah, I got them from Russ, so I got to do them.
Yeah, don't
Oh
son.
shit!
Make
Sure,
sure.
Rob has them.
Hey, Batman.
Awesome.
Batman, you got some of your hot sauce, right?
Rob, let's do them together, man.
This is an empty pack. I've already done it on here.
Yeah,
Oh,
Rob did it, and
it's
Charles
that.
did it. Charles hated it so much
It's
he
on
had
your
to
channel, Rob.
to it.
No, it was we did it here on the live stream. Me and Rob did it together.
Oh,
I had
okay.
to add hot sauce to it to make it taste good.
Yeah, Charles
How was
hated
it,
it
Rob?
so. Charles hated it so much he added espresso to it,
Deverendum.
or Deverend.
Yeah. When you go to sit down to eat it, have a bottle of hot sauce with you. Make it taste good.
Yes.
And to warm it up.
Really?
And to warm it up.
Yeah. So do some of your
So
burn
it's
eggs.
not hot at all.
They are not hot. You
No.
will think they're just a little on the spicy side. It'll probably maybe tip your needle at 1 at the very most.
I was planning to do a timer and see how fast I can eat them and all that, but I guess that's not worth it, huh?
Oh my god, dude.
Gage, that's a good one. That's probably a true state. Well, that's fairly true, but
Back up, look at Derek's comment. Chicks who have that smoking cough voice always have dirty shoes for some reason.
What the hell is that, Kim?
Oh my god.
I thought they always have a really, really deep neck. Like something about Mary.
Oh, the Magna?
Yeah.
Black Mamba, if you can't find these noodles anywhere near you, there's companies that sell them on both eBay and Amazon. You could have them shipped in. I got a 5-pack of them for like $10.
yeah, they have them all over here. So it's
Oh man, look at that
I
shot.
look for them here. I don't see them.
Shots
But
fired by Cemetery.
Aaron is not too. Yeah, he has them.
Oh man, that's hilarious. I don't know if we were talking over each other, but I said shots fired by a cemetery because he said Kelly has dirty shoes. Ooh.
Oh.
where does it say that?
What's that?
I don't see where it says Kelly has dirty shoes.
Yeah, cemetery. It was like 5 comments back.
Crazy
Yeah,
camera.
I see it. I see it. He said that.
Okay,
Yo,
let me.
cemetery, you wilding out, son.
No.
All right, let me talk for a little bit so I'm active so that the
You want
screen
me to
can be seen.
make you presentation mode?
Yes, go for it, Rob.
Go ahead, Rob. You got the floor.
Okay, trying to get this in there, but I can't read the first one, but it's like Samyang and 2x spicy, hot chicken flavored ramen, and that's about all that's on it. But that's what it's called. That's what they look like. Just look for 2x
You know,
spicy noodles and you'll find them.
I had I had the water boiling and everything yesterday. Uh, I opened the package and I had two what is it, flakes on one packet. One packet is liquid and one packet feels like something dry.
It's like
Yeah,
almost
it's
like
dried peas and other spices.
yeah.
So the dry stuff you put second, right? If I read the instructions correctly.
You boil the water, throw the noodles in, leave them in for 3 to 4 minutes, take it out, drain the water off, put it in a bowl, add the liquid to it, and add the spices to it. Let it sit for a minute or so for the
I think
spices to go up.
instructions and said add the liquid while cooking.
Yeah, you boil the water, throw. No, no, you add the liquid after it's done cooking. Otherwise, you're going to have soup.
I thought the instructions said that.
Let me find out. Oh, like I can read that. Nope. Yeah.
I have the same problem, Rob. I can't I can't what for some reason later in the day, like once it hits 8 p.m., I can't read anything, man.
No, that's when we take a picture of it and blow it up. Okay, put the noodles into 600 mils of boiling water and cook for 5 minutes. Please remove the water from noodles. Uh, remain 8 spoons of water, and put liquid soup into noodles. Stir fry for 30 seconds. Put flakes and stir well and serve. So cook the noodles, drain the water, put the sauce in, cook for 30 seconds to stir fry it a bit, then put the flavor pack in.
Uh, can you say that again? I'm sorry, Rob. I'm an idiot.
Take half a liter or so of water, bring it to a boil. Throw the noodles in. Set your timer for 5 minutes to cook them while they're boiling. After they're done boiling, drain the water out. Leave in about 8 spoonfuls of water, and then put it back on the stove. Add the sauce packet and the powder packet, and stir fry for about 30 seconds, mixing it up well, and then dump it into a bowl and eat it.
Got it. All right.
Let's see. Thanks, Rob. I took a picture of it. Okay. Yes, drain the water out, then add stuff to it. Yep. Okay, not yet, but I'm about to do Batman Chip Challenge. I'm glad I never got one of those.
Who said that?
Oh, hey, Kelly. Yeah, you're hooked up with Batman now, so all you got to do is send him your address.
Yeah. No, I did get it. The thing is that I told her the only way I can send you a call to join a live is through Hangouts. So you'll need you'll need to have Hangouts. I
Yeah,
gave him my email first. So.
the Batman chip 1 was good. Oh, and by the way, I saw Bounty's video where he did the Batman level 1 chip. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that he needs the Batman level 2.
Who?
Bounty by observation.
Oh yeah, he did it. Yeah. That wasn't. I guess that wasn't too bad. The thing is that was actually made with William Beckham's version of the powder because he made his own. The time he came on the show, he made his own. He made his own powder. He ordered from Gordon, and he added the bacon in a different way because he couldn't find what I had, and he sent me the powder. I made it along with so the last chips I sent out, and I was gonna do it, but then I got Dave's chip, so I didn't want to, you know. I'm like, all right, I got Dave's chip. I can't do this. I'm not doing both. So I went ahead and sent that to Bounty, and I guess, but that had kind of a fail because when I opened Williams powder, I left it up here by mistake, and it was so hot and humid that the powder kind of lumped up. So I didn't have it. I couldn't coat the chip as well with the powder in that state, But I mean, you're saying he handled it pretty well. Did you see that spit fest?
Oh yeah, man! Like constantly. I get it with the Mad Dog because isn't the what is it? Mad Dog with like plutonium something?
Yeah.
Isn't that an extract that they add?
Yeah, that's an extract. The plutonium some number.
Yeah, so if that's an extract, then I no hate on that guy because
No, but yeah, his buddy, he's not
suck.
Yeah, he had a Carolina Reaper sauce last time, and he almost died and everything. So I was like, "Holy shit, you're doing the plutonium now?" He was swearing like, "Never again. No, I'm done." But he actually did that one. I think he threw it up.
Hey, Rob.
What's up, Rob?
What's going on? Nothing much. I've been doing my lost my train of thought. Sorry. My Gandalf thing all day. You shall not pass.
We'll see about that one. I love
I thought Charles was doing the hands up, don't shoot.
Nah, this is something different.
I've been enjoying that me and Bernie Phantom are kind of going neck and neck at the Naga. Like, that's awesome. Like, I don't want to be in the lead. Like, I mean, I do want to be in the lead, but I want to at least, like, have some competition. It's more fun if you're, like, close together. If it's just, like, a blown-out contest, it's no fun.
Well, I've got 20 more. I got 20 more on the plant. So hopefully by this weekend, I'll have at least 60.
60 brains?
Yes.
Yeah, I've got so many more than 20 left on my plant. It's the only thing. And my plant's constantly growing and producing.
Right.
I was looking at it today and I was like, just blown away by it. I've never had a plant grow and produce like that. That's honestly, out of the good handful of years that I've grown, that's like the best plant I've ever grown. And it's not even like close to its full potential.
Right. Yeah. Because I'm still waiting for bigger harvest, but I mean it's been the contest one, man, has been so outperforming my other one. I mean, like it's like I don't even know the ratio. I mean, it's like the other one is like maybe done 2 or 3 pods or 4 pods. The other one's done 40 already. So it's just like 10 times the amount.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but like when I a lot of times when I post a update on my contest Scotch brain, then
Yeah.
I'll like that same day I'll post like a harvest photo.
Right.
And if you look at my harvest photos, there's a lot more Scotch grains in there than just the ones I pick off my contest. I have one more that's in ground
sure.
here at my house. I have another one over at one of my buddy's houses, which it finally just coughed up a few pods, but
Right.
it hadn't done a whole lot. But the plant's gotten huge.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to come close to being comparable to my contest one. But I have one in the backyard that is in ground, and I've been harvesting almost as many pods off of that one as I have my contest one, but it's like a third of the size. It stayed real small, but it
Yeah.
grew real high, and it got just loaded down with pods. But it's just not growing the same way. Something about that one in the trash can, I did something special to that one. Like,
Right. Yeah.
loving me.
I just thought it was weird. I saw your post. I'm like, I know I have some turning ripe today, so let's go look and see how many I have. And I posted, I texted you yesterday that how many I had. And I was like, man, it's just weird that it worked out that way. I was actually looking for one or two more, but there's still some green spots on it. So I was like, nah, just let them go. We'll just we could be tied for now.
Yeah, there were a few more I could have picked that had green spots. But I was like, eh. And there were some Dorset Nakas I could have picked today. But like I know some of the ones that I picked today had a little green on it. But all it was just the very tip. And the only reason I did that is because by tomorrow morning they'll be ripe anyway. It doesn't make any difference. I
Right.
just figured that I'd go ahead and pick it. But there were a few that had like more green than that. And there were some of the Scotch grains that were the same. I didn't pick those. I see some people in the PLC sometimes pick pods that are like 2/3 or 3/4 of the way green with just like a little bit of color turning on them. I just like have to wonder like why do you do that? Like, I mean, I understand like picking them a little bit early so they'll last longer sitting around in the pod, but if it's not even close to ripe, like why pick it? Just let it sit in the benefit there too.
Yeah, I've seen a couple. I mean, like I said, the only ones I have an issue with, are, for me, are the, of course, like Chad just posted about Sugar Rush Peach. Yeah, most people pick them when, I mean, they go in actual peach. Some of them don't, but then most of them go to that pinkish peaches tint. But most people pick them at that dark yellow, like right before they go peach.
Yeah.
The ones I have the issue with is like, looking out there in the sunlight is like my Marupi Amarellas, my Chupatino whites, is seeing how far to go with the white. Because, I mean, it looks, snow white out there. When I bring them in, they still have a little bit of that greenish hue. Because I guess just the sun glare or whatever. So sometimes it's kind of hard.
Got some ripe, Charles.
Huh?
I got some of them ripe already.
Which ones?
The Chupatino white that you're talking about. You know how to tell when they're ripe?
Yeah.
You see, I mean, they kind of start out white, right? I don't think I ever seen them any other color than white.
But they're like a yellow white when they first start out.
And
No,
with the Sugar Rush,
actually,
Chad, they actually have like a real peach sheen to them. I don't know if that's showing up because my lighting sucks, but they will actually like be really, really peach colored.
what's
And
that?
Sugar Rush Peach. He was asking when Sugar Rush
We're talking about
Peach.
Chupatino white.
Yeah.
But with the Sugar Rush, man, they will actually be peach color. Like, I mean, it's different. They'll be like yellow, and then you'll see them start to turn peach, and then next thing you know, they will just be really peach colored.
But it takes forever. Like I saw Chad's picture on Google earlier. And he had some Sugar Rushes that, I mean, it depends on the plant as to the size of the pod. It's hard to determine. But I saw the color that they were at. He was like, "Oh, these should be ready by the end of the week." And I think I made a comment. And I was like, "No, it's going to be much longer than that. It's like it's going to test your patience." But that's the way those Sugar Rushes go because
Like
I looked at ones that just kept getting bigger and they stayed that like yellow color before they go to peach. I mean, it felt like forever, but it was realistically probably like 3 or 4 weeks.
And even when they turn peach, you might want to wait another week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charles, when you see
there, Charles,
Well, see, like that's the Cupertino white, and then
Right.
like that's a Marupi Amarella. But like I said, sometimes you get that greenish.
yeah, when the Cupertino white, when you see, if the greenish, it's like a greenish glow around the outer, right?
Yeah.
The center will always be white. Yeah, as long as you see that, it's still not ripe. When that little glow turns yellowish, that's when it's ripe.
Yeah.
I picked a few already. I actually sold that guy first few ripe collection, small box,
Yeah.
and it had
I
those.
haven't picked the Patino one yet, but I've got a plant in a 5-gallon bucket that's like a good 3 foot tall and 2 foot wide, and it's covered in pods that just hadn't had any go right. There's some that are like real nice size, real nice shape, but every day I look at them and they look the same. I'm waiting for that like significant difference, like, and it's kind of the same with the white ghost. I have this white ghost plant that
No, I got white ghosts that turned out yellow.
mine ended up white in the
mine are
picture.
white.
They don't show as white as they are, but if I like held them
Yeah,
with my hand,
You guys probably didn't get them from Sickly Sinister.
No, I did. That's where I got mine from.
You serious? And they came out white?
Yeah.
I'm the second guy that got yellow though.
Well, I mean, like I said, I've got a lot of stuff from a bunch of different people. Man, I got a caramel 7-pod that's red, and then just like with your FL pineapple, both plants are red. So I mean, I don't know what else to deal with that one.
I got a bunch
hey,
of
Rob, have you actually tried the white ghost yet? Oh, and later, Black Mama. Sorry,
Later, Black Mama.
but have you tried the white ghost yet, Blumberg?
I tried a little piece of it. It was pretty good. Like,
Later, Mamba.
it was when I was picked a few off there until like today. I picked like 5, and then yesterday I picked a couple also. But before that, I'd only picked a couple, and I ended up like taking because I had just so much stuff, and it wasn't enough of any particular thing. I could have started some freezer bags, so I was like, I got this new dehydrator. I'm just gonna try it out. So I dried out like most everything I had like a week ago, and when I was doing that, I was cutting open some different ones I wanted to save seeds from, saving seeds, and I tried a piece of the white ghost when I did that, but I was also trying a bunch of other stuff, but I wasn't just eating a whole lot. The piece I ate was good.
Well, I was
And I
just
waited until they got to where they were like soft on the plant because I wasn't sure how white it would go. I've seen pictures of those ones where it's like notebook paper white, but mine didn't. They still kind of kept a little bit of a like yellowish tint to them. But I mean, they were more white than yellow. It was just they never really fully went to that white like I've seen pictures of.
Right.
I was just asking because I saw Peter Stanley's review. I was telling these guys before we went live, but I saw Peter Stanley's review, yesterday or the day before, and he said that the taste wasn't that good. And that's why I was like, whoa, wait a minute, a ghost doesn't taste good? Because I've had a ghost, I've had the peach ghost. Might be it. But I liked both of them, and especially the peach ghost. That's like in my top 3 of all-time favorite peppers. And when he said the white ghost sucked, I'm like, that sucks, man. Oh, yeah. Later, Chad. Sorry,
Later,
Rob.
Chad.
Later.
But no, that's why I was asking if you tried it, because I'm just trying. I asked everybody before we went live, and now I asked you because, I just want to know everybody's opinion to see if I mean, I don't even have white peach or white ghost seeds, but I just want to know everybody's opinion because I don't know. I'm a big fan of all the ghost peppers, and if white ghost sucks, I want to put it on my don't even bother list.
I'll probably try another piece tomorrow because I plan on trying a bunch of the stuff I've got laying around just because I don't want to have anything go to waste. So
Yeah.
I know I could freeze and stuff, but I've kind of been like on this whole drying stuff for now kick. And later in the season, I know there's going to be a lot of stuff where I can do a lot of different things. I don't have the time here recently to make sauces anyways. So, I mean, freezing them isn't going to do a whole lot good for me. I can always wait and have fresh ones later to do sauce with. But for now, I'm going to dry what I've got. And I've got probably 6 or 8 white ghosts in the kitchen sitting in there. So I'll try and find a piece. Try and make a decision on how I really feel about it. But when I tried a piece before, I liked it. It wasn't bad. It wasn't as flavorful as other ghosts that I've had, but it wasn't bad either.
Well, question to everybody: has anybody else tried a white ghost? What's your opinion?
I tried a white ghost. I think I did one of this time once with Herb Booth sent me a white ghost.
Yeah, I have to just to freeze mine. I picked the 3 or 4 that I had on the plant, and I just froze them already. So I didn't even try it.
I don't remember any distinctive taste I didn't like. I think it was a good pepper. But with that plant I have 2 from the same seeds, and I noticed a difference. The one that's ripened some yellow, it's on the raised bed, and I have one in a fabric pot, and I noticed the pods that are coming out are totally different. These are like really long, kind of like more like ghosts than the ones that were coming out yellow. The ones that were coming out yellow were kind of more roundish and little, not
Mine are like white, but they're 7-pot looking. They look like 7-pots. But
really,
yeah, I mean, but they're white. They're more that 7-pot scorpion look. But
I got the ones that are yellow were shaped like that, but I noticed the plant that just shot out pods, they're looking long like blades, almost like chocolate bootlas.
Yeah,
and resemble more of what Sickly Sinister showed as pods. Remember when the
look like white teeth? They look like a bunch of white teeth spread out. When King got a bunch of pods from her, they all look like.
But they were long. They were long like regular ghosts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those the pods on the fabric pot ones, they're looking like that. I hope they're white.
Rob.
Hey,
I
Chad.
the ones that I have. This is and pretty much all of mine have this shape, and they all kind of have like a little bit of a point up near the tip of them, but they're real wide and real flat. Like, and then when you turn them from the side, they aren't as wide, but on one side they're real wide. Here's another side. The same. They look more white than when I looked at them earlier, but they all have that similar shape, and they're real flat on one side and the other, and then looking at them from the side, they're like thick.
Yeah.
Rob, are those the first pods from the plant, or
all the plants on the plant look, or all the plants on the plant look like, all the pods on the plant look like that.
Yeah. I had some about different shapes, and they
Yeah,
like,
I mean, like
after those
like
first
10. and all of them have looked like that. All the like next pods that are coming up look the same. I mean, they're slightly different, but they all have that same similar shape. And a lot of them have this little point that sticks up from them, and they're like real flat and wide on one side, and then like
Yeah,
thinner.
yeah, I see that. They that looks pretty cool too. But I'm gonna yeah, I gotta see what comes out of those longer looking ones. Were your seeds also from Sickly Simpson?
No, I think the seeds I got were they were either from Dylan Unknown or Dontrell Frank. I can't remember which of the two, but I'm like pretty sure it was one of those two. I'm bad about like not writing down who I get what seeds from. I think that it was one of those two that I got seeds from. The only other person it could have been from that I can think of, like from what I remember, like the seeds I got at that time, it was either one of them or Jake or. But I think that it was from either Dontrell Franklin or Dylan Unknown.
I have I actually have a few different white ghost sources, but the ones that Sinister showed, they were very interesting. They had the nice. Not many people get the white ghost in that long shape like that.
Yeah.
They had like the chocolate Buddha shape, long dagger looking, and maybe even longer and pointier than regular ghosts. So that was kind of cool about them, and they were so freaking white. Yeah, we were joking. We kept joking that they looked like teeth.
Yep. Well, maybe I'll have some in the future that the pods look like that, but currently
Is anybody growing Jay's chocolate ghost scorpion?
I've never been able to have a Jay's peach ghost
I
for me.
sure have. I'm not sure. I think the ones that I got were they were Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion crossed with chocolate, which I'm assuming is chocolate ghost.
Yeah, that's the one I have. I got this from.
I have an Andes Wicked Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion, and I also grew the Jay's Chocolate Ghost Scorpion, and the chocolate. I got a few small pods starting to stick. There's just one pod that came out first, and it looks pretty freaking wicked, man. I was like, holy crap. I can't wait to probably taste it on a video or something.
What's up, West PA?
Hey, West PA, how's it going?
What's PA Pyro?
I just went and got my mega tray. This is all of these I've harvested in the past like 3 days, 4 days. There's like a whole bunch of different hotkeys and stuff, and all just a whole assortment of different stuff. It's like a full tray. That's all I have to talk
This is a huge tray.
because I'm gonna start that podcast on. Even though these are only like a few days worth of tickets, none of them are old, but I don't want to let them get
It's
to the
harvest, man.
But yeah, here's a couple of the ones that I grew that were the Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion times chocolate. Like here, I'll just show one at a time. There's one of the pods and what it looks like, and it's got doesn't really look like a ghost, but doesn't really look like the Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion either, and it's just got like a different shape to it. And then I have another plant though that are from the same seeds that I haven't picked any pods off it yet, and I'm still waiting to see if they're actually going to turn chocolate. But they look more like the Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion, like the stereotypical look for those where it's more bumpy and spiky and has the little skinny tails off the bottom.
And West PA, I know I've asked you like at least a half a dozen times already, but every time I ask you, like, where approximately in PA are you? Like, every time I want to say you're east, but your name says west. So, just asking yet again. I know I've asked you like at least a half a dozen times, though. So I kind of feel really dumb if it makes you feel good. But for some reason, I remember thinking, like, that's not that west. But again, I was from outside of Pittsburgh, so. But anyway, back to the normal chat that's going on in the live stream.
So Rob left. Okay, I was going to ask him a quick question.
Rob?
Yeah, the Rob. Yeah.
Rob's
I'm
here.
here.
Charles.
Oh, it's Charles that's missing. Okay. Okay. So, are you growing any of the like the ahi amarillos or the berry amarillos?
No, I don't have any seeds, nor have I ever tried any of those.
Okay. But I wanted to know. Thank you.
I've got the ahi's done growing. I think I've got my list here. With I could look at my back garden and see. I've got ahi lemons, ahi sito, ahi mango, ahi habanero, ahi rojo, ahi orange pineapple, ahi pineapple, ahi pineapple crossed with Brazilian dark, sugar rush red, and sugar rush peach. And those are the different like ahi ones that I've going this year. I planned on honestly doing a lot more different ahis that I didn't get around to. I just ran out of space to start seeds, but yeah, here they are. Today I just finally picked my first two of the ahi habaneros. These things, I swear, I was beginning to wonder if they just stay yellow. And I know, like Dave has a video where he ate one that looked like it was kind of like white color, and I was like wondering.
Nope. Ahi habaneros are light orangish when fully
like
ripe.
them, like
They
yellow and orange.
get a little yellow, but fully ripe, they're really light orange.
Yeah,
They get
that's
orange than yellow.
But they stayed at like they went from like a lighter yellow, almost yellow green to like pale yellow orange color, and they stayed that way for like well over a month, and started to almost look old. But I kept feeling the pods and squeezing them, and they were still firm. And I was like, I guess they just aren't ripe yet. And it was like just yesterday I noticed that they were starting from the tip up to get like a little bit more of a defined orange color. And I was like, finally, because I was like about giving up on those. I was like, I don't know what color they're gonna end up. It's like have been this color forever. I think that one might have been. Honestly, I had Sugar Rush Peach that ripened before they did. I think that they set pods with the Sugar Rush Peach, and they stayed like right at the sides. Whereas I've got not all my biggest ones, but there's like one Sugar Rush Peach that like are big pods, and these things all ripened up for those ahi habaneros.
Well, I'm gonna take off. So make sure that you tune in if you haven't heard already. Me, Rob Blumberg, and BD Beats. We're doing a show on Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern. It's our live stream. I'm not sure if I'll be here on this Friday on Rev's live stream. Check out my channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll probably be doing a review on Kang's Mystery Orange tomorrow. I'll be posting that tomorrow. And I guess that's about it. Oh, I have some sauces in the marketplace, so If you haven't checked out that, check out PLC Pepper Lovers Marketplace. Still have a couple available on that. So
Yeah, and
until
make sure
then,
you subscribe to Charles and ring the bell. That way you get the notification whenever he goes live.
so
All
until
right.
until the next one, we'll see y'all then.
Good night, Charles.
Alrighty. Good night, Rob. Good night,
Yep.
Rob. Good night, Rev.
Leaving with you.
May,
Kill you, Charles.
all right. Bye.
Oh.
And
Oh, he didn't
yes,
even wait around. He was just like, I'm going to say it and I'm out.
well, I was gonna say good night right before Charles, so he kind
Yeah,
of
it's
beat
that
me.
time anyway.
I said I'm leaving. Yeah, I gotta. I'm covering. I'm doing a cover tomorrow at work, and so as today, and I have to be up just a little earlier, and I've had enough beer, so oh, and that vodka. So
Yep.
probably
Get all your
a light headache I can probably count on tomorrow morning.
We'll
So
tell
have a
everybody
good
where they
night,
can find
everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat, have a good night, guys.
we'll
Check
tell
me out
everybody
tomorrow at 10 p.m. I'll be doing the noodles, the 2 times spicy noodle.
we'll tell everybody where they can find you, Batman.
At my channel, make it rain. Make it rain.
you just gotta send out that signal and he'll come.
Yep. Tomorrow night, probably 10 p.m.
Tomorrow
Cool.
night,
So,
10 p.m. Eastern, because Batman is on the right coast time.
yes, Eastern time.
That didn't really make sense, but I love it when people call California time the left coast time. That just makes me laugh.
The left coast.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a good night, everybody.
Later, Batman.
Do Batman, take it easy. Oh wow,
Later.
there's bat emoticon thingies.
Yeah, man. They
Later,
just changed them to an even cooler bat recently. I got an Android update, and all of a sudden there's like a cool as hell bat replacing the other one. All right, guys. Have a peace.
Later.
later, Batman. I don't know if you saw the cemetery's quote. He said, "Later, pallet shirt guy." Such a good comment. And that is why you had a wrench thrown at you.
Cool. All right. It's time to close this down anyway.
Yeah, and if you missed my earlier comment, I was talking about Dave, grown at home in West Virginia. Make sure you go to his channel and subscribe, like, and give him tons of thumbs up and all that stuff. And most importantly, go to his latest video, which is called, come on, it's here somewhere. Right here. What? Finally a church plot update. His last video updated or uploaded yesterday. And make sure you go there and use the hashtag pray for Dave, because we're just really concerned at this point. We don't know what's going on. He messaged me earlier, but I'm still going with the we don't know what's going on.
Yep, Susie just got here in time for us to say goodbye.
Hi
So,
and
Mr.
bye.
Bob, huh?
I said hi and bye, Susie.
I don't remember if you have or not. Are you making videos, Blumberg?
Not yet. I still gotta
Still?
get. I still gotta get a new memory card. I just haven't like. I have a few other things I need to get at Walmart, and that's like the best place to go get that rather than order it. So I'm gonna go. I've got some I need to return for my mom that she had ordered. I'm gonna go see if I can return that. I just hadn't had the time. Been a lot going past week, but I plan on getting a new memory card because I need space anyway. So I'm gonna get at least a 32 gig, and I'll have enough space to be able to do some videos. Even if I do the videos and then upload them and then delete the videos off my memory card, I can at least have space that way. But I take a lot of too. I've got like multiple memory cards that are full. I mean, even like 32 gig memory cards, they're just full of pictures because I take a lot of pictures, fishing and pepper and otherwise.
Then subscribe to Blumberg and entice him. Can't send him a message anymore because that's gone away with. But I don't know. Well, you might be able to. Yeah, you can send a message if you go to the About page, I think, and yell at him about why he doesn't make videos. So, yeah, there's your reason to subscribe to Blumberg because he's not making content.
But until then, you can find me on Google Plus and the Pepper Lovers community, and/or on my public page where I also post fishing and other different posts. I also have a few collections that I haven't uploaded anything to in a while. I still have tons of stuff to take pictures of. I just haven't, but I've got some different collections on my page for Native American artifacts, Civil War artifacts, old bottles, fossils, different things like that.
Oh, Blumberg, do a shot.
Just only as a good night closer, but then we're ending it.
Really? It's working? Jeez, you're not going to discourage me from ever saying this if you keep doing it every time I say it.
My question to you is, has I ever turned you down?
What?
If I ever turned you down.
Well.
Well, cheers,
I don't
everyone.
recall you ever turning them down.
Oh, well, I've never turned him down either, so here we go. Anyway, while we're doing this, Rob, how can everybody find you?
Yeah. My main channel is Rob Space Z, so ROBB Space Z, just like it says in the chat when I take and put something into it. That's my main YouTube channel, and you can also find me on YouTube and Twitch under the name of Yankee Ace 50.
Do it right now. Type into the chat too. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you, but type into the chat so people can click the 3 dots and then open your channel, easily find you. But keep going. Sorry, didn't want to interrupt. Just adding.
Yeah, okay, but I was just about done anyway. But I play Minecraft on the Yankee Ace 50. So if you're into watching people play games, I stream on Twitch 3 nights a week and upload all the videos to YouTube. So if you're interested, check it out.
That you well, I don't know, I haven't looked, but do you have that in your about on your YouTube page, about your Twitch page?
No.
You should change that. That way when we're doing live streams, we can mention that all you have to do is go to your channel and then go to the about, and then you can find your Twitch page. That way, in case they miss your Twitch page, they can actually find you.
That's not a bad idea. I'll get on that.
People that are just going and looking at the about on your page may notice that being unknowing of your Twitch page and be like, hey, what's this? And check it out.
Yeah, because when I go to a new channel, one of my very first things I do is I look at their homepage, and then I go to their videos, and then I go to their about, and then I go back to their videos.
Me too.
I usually learn nothing from their about page, by the way. So if you're out there and you make YouTube videos, throw something up on your about page. At least like, don't read this. It's not going to tell you anything kind of thing, or, you know, whatever. But
Yeah.
all right. Well, yeah, I guess that's everybody then. Don't forget to subscribe to Mr. Grown at Home in West Virginia. Couldn't be here tonight. We're very concerned. So
Yeah, it's
you need to go to
crazy.
his latest video, which was put out yesterday, and put the hashtag Pray for Dave, because we're all very concerned. Maybe he will join us next Monday or Friday with a bottle of Serpent's Head vodka or something of the sort.
Serpent's Head tequila.
Ooh. Hey, Batman, you still out there? Or I guess no, we have to go. Oh, wait, where'd the dang Serpent's Head come from? I'm blanking on the name.
Gage.
Oh, yeah, it was Gage. I was going to say it was Scott, but hey, what the heck? You are watching. You're watching, but you're not participating? Lame. Oh, man. There's the old guy right there, man. Hanging out in the chat, just lurking. Not participating. Not joining in the live stream.
Waits until the closing discussion to say he's here.
What's the quote? That meme quote? I am disappoint. Oh, he just got here. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't believe that. No, I'll buy that. Wait, hang on. We're gonna wait one more second because Cemetery says he's got the oldest channel here. When was your channel started? Because I kind of feel like I have the oldest channel here. Mine was December 27th, 2009, I believe. Oh, dang. Oh, okay. Cemetery got me beat. Well, what about you, Paula? Has he got you beat? I know he's got Rob beat. He's got you beat, Blum, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Got Tilapia beat. I'm just waiting for Paula. Don't make me wait too long, Paula. She's only 5 years old. She's still a young buck. Mine's almost 10 years old.
My friend Jonathan, his channel might be like maybe even older than those. I'm not sure because I think he's about 27 or, well, no, yeah, he's like 27 or so, and he's been doing it since he was about like 14. It would probably be right around those dates, like what other people were saying. But he's had a YouTube channel forever.
Yeah, I've got a channel that'll beat 2006, no, I don't. No, that was 2008. My bad. But that's here and there. Doesn't matter. But I feel like I was late to the game in the first place. But I had a bunch of channels before I actually started this one. But
My buddy does hunting and fishing videos for the most part, and different other wildlife videos. But he's up to like 16,700 subscribers or something. I checked last night because I couldn't remember if it was like 16 or 18,000. But he's at like almost 17,000 subscribers.
yeah, I mean, I had a bunch of different channels before I had this one. But no, I had a pile of hunting and fishing, or not fishing, or no, yeah, fishing, but hunting videos that were like a long time ago that nobody probably watched. But anyway, that was it. I can see Rob over there all antsy. We were closing it out 16 minutes ago, and here we are, still talking because my mouth just doesn't stop. It just yappity yappity yap. which is great for a live stream, unless you're on the other end like Rob is, where you just like, okay, I'm done. Like, I'd like to go to bed now, and you're just still yammering at the mouth.
Yeah, my
So,
back is just a little tight today for some reason. I want to sit back so I'm not sitting straight up, but this chair doesn't come forward enough. So, yeah.
see, Dave agrees with me. I thought you guys were closing it out. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you left it to me, like if Rob wasn't here, yeah, like this live stream would end in 3 hours. But Rob's here, so he's keeping me on point, and that's why I like having Rob around, because he's like, "Hey, yo, guy that doesn't shut his freaking mouth. Like, why don't you hurry it up?" He's like, what was that Chappelle skit with the wrap it up, yo, the wrap it up box, where they're in court and it's like, wrap it up, B. But anyway, yeah.
Time to wrap it up. Yep.
All right. Well, you guys are awesome. Well, here, let me give you the floor to anybody else, Rob and Rob. Do you guys have anything else that you want to say before I wrap it up?
Thank you much all for joining us tonight. I'm sure we all appreciate it. I know I do. And yeah, it's been fun. Lots of good conversations going on. And until next time, bye.
Other Rob?
Later, everyone out there.
All right, well, that's it. Oh, sorry. Keep going.
Later, YouTube.
All right, well, that's it. We were live. It was awesome. You guys had a lot of fun. So did we. And we will catch y'all on the next live stream. So thanks for hanging out with us. See you then. Till then, later on.
Bye again.